Hello and welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities Tarot. My name's Rochelle and I am doing a reading for the collective. It's a continuation of a reading that I did last week, although technically it can stand on its own, so you didn't have to see it in order for this to be relevant, but it took me so long in the last reading to get through 2 questions that I was like, okay, I'm just gonna ask the other questions later. So this is the glitch in the matrix spread. What is Mercury actually fixing? Let's get some water. Okay. But let me wait. I already did that. I just put some prosperity dust on the table. What I want is angel cards. Spontaneity. Oh, that's fun. Got a little martial arts move here. Faith. Angels doing the flying trapeze. However you say it. One angel is leaving its swing and about to catch the other one's hands. Faith. Faith in being caught. Faith that the plan will go off without a hitch. Spontaneity and faith. Yeah, there's been a lot of, for me at least, needing to rely on faith because things, this week has been pretty good actually, but oh my God, last week was something else. You know, and it's those hard times when we most need to lean into faith. It's easy to have faith when everything's great, but when it's tough, that's when it's like, okay, I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm just gonna trust that this too shall pass and everything's happening for me, not to me, and all the things. So anyway, yeah, but I do like the spontaneity. That's a fun energy. Okay, so what old pattern is being reactivated during this Mercury retrograde? And of course I haven't even thought about how I'm doing this. I'm gonna go with my trusty Osho Zen Tarot. We may have some kitty confirmation very soon. I don't know if you can hear that. She's already making noises. Okay, so yeah, what old pattern is being reactivated? Letting go. 8 of water. Interesting, right? With the faith and that angel leaving its swing, letting go. Like in order to be caught, in order to, yeah, it's like in order to do the thing, you gotta let go. Holding on means you stay where you are. So that's part of the faith. Ha! Completion. This came up in the reading I did yesterday in honor of the full blood moon lunar eclipse. Completion. This is the world. This is fixed signs. Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, and Leo. What old pattern is being reactivated? Letting go, closing out a cycle for sure. Integration, which is Temperance. Sagittarian energy. A pattern of, I'm trying to think of the right word. Honoring oneself, honoring yourself, letting go of what doesn't serve. Let's see, what old pattern is being reactivated? You know, when I first wrote that, I was thinking about like an old pattern that isn't helpful or good or something, because Mercury can bring stuff back up from the past, right? But this is definitely a pattern that is really beneficial. It's like having forgotten how to stand in one's power because of circumstances, like life and situations kind of beating us down. Like, we kind of lean into a different kind of pattern for whatever reason. Usually it kind of goes back to like self-preservation, self-protection. And so this is like, this is coming back to the self, being like, oh, I recognize what is for me and what's not. Letting go of one swing, jumping to another. There's somebody here. It's like leaning into a new types of connections, maybe. But also, this is very practiced. You don't just get on swings and the first time, think you're gonna, easily do the thing and everyone's in sync. It takes time to get to that point. So it could be something about letting go of what, maybe where you felt somebody didn't have your back, wasn't actually in sync and ready and able to catch you. And so in this letting go, there's this completion, there's an understanding, that final puzzle piece. And it's like, in the act of letting go, that was the final puzzle piece to bring yourself back into focus, your true self. This feels like, your essence. This makes me think of like, it's like the Buddha, right? The Buddha face. And there's a sort of a peaceful, wise, kind of an enlightened energy here. Finally seeing yourself for who you truly are. And then integrating all the experiences. It's a pattern of being with yourself, how do I say it? Really doing that deep dive, really taking the time to look at who you used to be versus who you have become, are becoming. You have taken a step away from something toward yourself. And then so there's an integration of all that is, the light and the shadow, the masculine and feminine. There's with the Ouroboros here at the bottom, the snake eating its tail. It's a completion, and it's a renewal. It's coming back around to where you started. But it's like the spiral. You come back around to where you started, but you're at a different point. And so you have a different understanding of who you are, where you've been, what's happened to you, why even it's happened. I mean, yeah. There's a balance. And we have I forget what this is called. My friend told me. I forgot. But it's like, the two pyramids on top of each other. Which feels, it's above the crown chakra. It's like, this is it's a new or renewed connection to the universe, to source, to spirit. Wow. I mean, we just continue with this theme of coming back to the self and and there's just all this beautiful balanced energy. All right. So, what needs to be recalibrated? Let me get some cards from the this one. Oracle of the Shapeshifters. I feel like my camera is a little bit tilted. Or maybe it's just the angle. What needs to be recalibrated? A beautiful little worm. Take care of yourself. Number 17. Yeah. Self-care, which is a part of self-love. It's learning how to care for yourself in a new way. Or, what does that mean? What does it mean to care for yourself? I'll use myself as an example. It's like, having done some kind of exercise regimen for a while and like seeing the noticeable results, but then whatever happened, in life kind of like stopped that in its tracks, and there have been a bunch of things, but it's like, oh, okay. How about if I figure out how to get back into that? Because, our bodies need care, in order to continue to function, even averagely. There's got to be a certain amount of intention in how we care for our body, especially as we age. I mean, when we're in our 20s, yeah, it's easy. We can stay up all night and then still go to work the next day, and we can basically function on a couple hours of sleep. But it's like, as you get older, the body's just like, no, no, you need to sleep. You need to, put better food in your body. You need to do the exercise and, all this stuff. And so, yeah, there's something about just getting really in touch with what your body needs, what you have neglected. What needs to be recalibrated? A twist in the tail. The unexpected, there's a comma. The unexpected, a change you did not see coming. 34. The unexpected, what needs to be recalibrated? Recalibrating for the unexpected. A part of that has to do with being able to kind of pivot in a moment's notice, to go with the flow. Things change. And, sometimes it comes out of left field and it's like, oh, this is what we're doing now. And it's so common. It's, it's a very human thing to be like, no, I don't like change. I don't want that. I'm over here. I'm comfortable doing this thing. And suddenly I have to do this other thing. No, that's uncomfortable. I don't want to do it. There's a resistance. And we all have our levels of resistance. But there's something about, it's a part of the faith again. Part of recalibrating yourself to the idea that things are changing. They're changing very quickly in so many different ways in our world. And, it's kind of like learn to adapt or go down in flames. I mean, that it feels that extreme. There's a change you did not see coming. Now, this is all another part of the recalibration is the change itself. Not just being open to or, able to go with it, but there's something coming that is going to shake things up. And I don't even mean in a bad way, although there's plenty of that happening too. I shouldn't say bad. And I shouldn't shit on myself. I could say challenging, not bad. Bad, good and bad, it's subjective. But we all have our challenging things. So there's a change that you did not see coming. Maybe it's here now, maybe it's on its way, and you're going to have to recalibrate in order to adjust to this change. What else needs to be recalibrated? Once upon a midnight dreary, creativity, genius, writing, expression, and artistic flow. 31. This came up in the reading yesterday. Creativity came out twice. You are supposed to. It's like there's something in you that is really being nudged, pushed, pulled to do something creative. That's going to be different for everyone, but it's a part of your genius. It's a part of your self-expression. It's something that you are meant to bring to the world that nobody else can. And there's a very strong, strong, like the universe is just like, do it. So whatever you do, feeling inspired to write, to paint, to create, to craft, to, I don't know. Yeah, there's a getting into that artistic flow. You're going to know what that means. And if you don't, it's going to come to you. There's going to be some kind of epiphany here. It's a part of the change. It's tied to the change. Or it's coming out of the change. Huh. Yeah. It's like you're being... of course I can't think of the word, but like kind of made, your energy is being worked on in such a way that it's all about being spontaneous. Learning to take on whatever is coming. I keep saying the same thing. Let's keep going. What stabilizes you while you rewire? Or what will stabilize you? What is a stabilizing force? Yeah. Let me go with the Forest Spirits Oracle. What is a stabilizing force while you rewire, reset? There's a couple of rewords. The rewords are the theme of Mercury retrograde. Tiger spirit. Brave and confident. Make yourself stronger. Courage and confidence enable you to maintain your status and dignity in various situations. Courage and confidence. That's a part of the faith again. Courage to let go, feeling confident that you will be caught. Make yourself stronger. That's also a part of the caring for yourself. I mean, I did use the example of like exercise. Like maybe you need to physically strengthen yourself, but this is strength in all its forms. Mental, emotional, spiritual. Fortifying yourself, because that will help you to feel more confident and tap into even more courage, because you've got this. Enable you to maintain your status and dignity in various situations, and situations where you're suddenly being forced to pivot to being faced with the unexpected. Status and dignity. It's like being cool, calm, and collected, handling yourself in whatever situation. This is also the energy of a powerful leader. That's been a theme coming up too. What stabilizes you, or what's a stabilizing force? Mushroom spirit, hidden wonder. Beauty often arises from surprising places. the unexpected. So find the hidden wonders in your life. Hidden wonders. Find. So this is an active looking for. Find the hidden wonders in your life. Because that's where the beauty lies. That's where you find the treasure. Peacock spirit. Beautiful, elegant. To shape one's unique spiritual outlook and showcase a colorful future. Yes. And look at all the colors in this integration. It's unique spiritual outlook. Because of everything that you've been through. It's informed you of what is possible. Because you spent a lot of time thinking about what wasn't possible or believing things that weren't possible. And now it's like, there's a whole new world opening up, a whole new realm of possibility. Showcasing a colorful future. Yeah. All right. This is knowing. Know that you know that you know that you are being guided. You are being led in a direction that is encouraging you. That's not the right word. That is allowing you to just fully open up. I'm seeing like a flower, which came up in a reading recently. Yeah. All right. Okay. So those are the rest of the questions, and that didn't even take me as long. But I want to what? Oh, I know. Let me get some cards from the Oracle of E. Just see what comes out. Wrecking Ball. 46. Yeah. All right. Psst. Just so you know, a wrecking ball is not necessarily a sign of destruction. It's more like a blessed invitation for brand new, exciting things to blossom. All you need to do is change your perspective. Let's get this renovation started. Change your perspective. That's what it is. You have a whole perspective shift happening here because you're able to see yourself clearly, finally, for the first time. There's after completing this long journey, it does feel very long. There's a lot of things that had to happen to get you to this place. Yeah. It's not necessarily a sign of destruction. A blessed invitation for brand new, exciting things to blossom. Oh my God, that's amazing. Okay. Baggage be gone. 17. Oh yeah, I like that. Come on now. Aren't you tired of being stooped over from all that emotional baggage? The thing is, it all happened yesterday. This is now. And with one flick of your powerful, energetic finger, you can send that old has-been baggage overboard into the drink. It is high time to fly free. It is high time to fly free. Let it go, my friend. Let it go, my friend. Oh my God. That's crazy. This is, wow. Wow. From scratch. 6. Yeah. You complete something and then you have a new beginning. You have, that's where you're being, a change you did not see coming. That's leading you into this very creative direction. Wow. Let's see, number 6. What is this? Congratulations! You've got all the ingredients for every one of your dreams to come true. This is like magician energy. Everything is now within reach. What are you waiting for? It's not going to bake itself. Quit looking and start cooking. Oh my God, it's time. And I've been hearing this on readings, other readings a lot lately. It's like, there's something that you are meant to do now, not later. No more procrastinating, no more waiting for the right time. It's like, and that makes me think of like this concept of taking imperfect action. This is the concept that I was working with when I started this channel, because I knew next to nothing about tarot, reading, cards, anything. It was just a thing I dabbled in barely. And I was just like, well, if I don't start now, I'm never going to start. So I'm just going to do it. And I mean, yeah, some of those early videos are very cringy, but I leave them. Because it's like, it shows, the progression, where I came from. We all have to start somewhere. We all have to start as a beginner. We can't be perfect right out the gate. And if we try to be, we may never get started. So here you are, from scratch, doing something that is creative, that is fulfilling, that is tapping into your genius. Oof. Ah, this is awesome. Okay. I'm gonna get, is this what I want? Yeah. Where are we at? I'll get a couple from here, and then I'll also finish with another one. I'm feeling both. Okay, so these are my cheeky little messages from Spirit. You're magnetic. Stop doubting it. Or do. It's still working. You're magnetic. You are the magician. You have everything you need right now to create what you want, to recreate yourself, but you're bringing something forth into the world. Your higher self is doing the slow clap right now. Keep going. Yeah. Yes. Your higher self, your spirit guides, your spiritual entourage, the universe, whatever you subscribe to, that it's everything. It's like you're being cheered on. Keep going. You're doing amazing. All right, so I just grabbed the Beyond Lemuria deck. This is the final. Okay, so we have this being here holding light, holding a ball of light in her hand. I guess it's her. And there's all this energy. It almost looks like smoke coming off of that light. That fire, that makes me think of like inspiration, like holding that inspiration in your hand. She's got something else in the other hand. I don't even understand what's happening there. And then we have an eyeball, kind of an eye way up above. That makes me think of like the eye. I just got Eye of Ra. It's the Eye of Horus. I like Horus better because Ra is more of like a violent kind of energy, and Horus is like that protective, loving energy. Anyway, there could be an Egyptian thing that you connect to. But ultimately, oh, and I see a butterfly. We have transformation here. But yeah, this is ultimately like it looks like, kind of the universe, spirit looking on as you hold this inspiration in your hand, this light. See what it says. The violet flame. As we deepen our spiritual path, step out of illusory constructs and become empowered beings, Life presents more opportunities to grow than before. Your sensitivity will be heightening, so it may be harder to spend time in places with certain energies. Do you have a range of accessible go-to practices for recentering, cleansing your aura, and protecting your energy field? So that's a part of the what I was talking about with caring for yourself, right? And also, it did just say, this with it may be harder to spend time in places with certain energies, and I feel like that's what this letting go is about. Your energy is being refined, and so you just can't, you don't vibe with those lower energies anymore. They don't fit anymore. It's like if you start eating really healthy food, and you start to feel better and clearer and more energy, and then you have a donut, or you have, some kind of like heavy holiday meal, whatever. Like, you can feel it so much more, and it's like, oh God, like, I see now how this it affects me, and it's so much more intense than it was when you were just having that thing all the time. And it's a real clear sign of like, oh, I guess maybe I shouldn't have that thing anymore. Or keep it very minimal. A routine for psychic fitness will keep your aura strong and resilient, your energy sovereign, and your vibration high, and help you to see through illusions that block or disorient. Bring the violet flame into your meditation and self-care practices for graceful rebalance. And I said that. Graceful rebalance. That's a part of this integration. Oh my God. This reading is magical. I mean, they always are for me, but this is next level. So, I'm very excited. I'm very excited for all of us. Because those of you in my collective, these energies are working with you. This is working you. Working with you, working on you, working with you, working you. Yeah. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, wherever you are in the world, and I will see you on the next video. Mwah. Come on. What are you doing? It's not working. I need a new battery. All right, I'm doing it this way. Bye.